of celebrating Black genealogies. The HBCUHeritageHome.com is designed to encourage families to explore our books together, to celebrate them in every manner, including group readings, virtual reality settings with the smells and sounds and feelings of ancestral home. All of that is creating these ancestral home environments. And again, since we're in Delaware, and Delaware is the first state, and we're celebrating the nation, we have help from Sil. He's not here. I love this picture. He can help us celebrate the Delaware-related books. So again, we'll celebrate them all year, next year for America's 250th, but just quickly, we'll look at 11 of them here. The legendary Delaware Truets, 1760 to 1980, by Patty Maria McGee, is one of the newer Delaware-connected Black genealogies. Delaware writer, native Bertice Berry, leads her family in heritage discussion with The Ties That Bind, a memoir of race, memory, and redemption. This was published in 2009. In editing the genealogical biography of her father, The Making of a Black Bishop, Delawarean Cynthia Primo Mitchell also contributes to the Blue Hen States Black Genealogies. Published in 1998, this book is a really good example of the identity-shaping roles that education plays in our lives and in these books. I say that because you can't know the value of the Primos without doing the same for such family-connected educational institutions in the book as Fort Valley Normal and Industrial Institute, Lincoln University, St. Augustine's College, and Virginia, Seabury Western, and General Theological Seminaries. Voice of Dissent, subtitle Theophilus Gould Stewart, 1843 to 1924 in Black America, may be the best known Black family heritage book with significant Delaware ties. It's published in 1991. One of the family members is here today, and I can't recommend enough how valuable it is to have a book like this representing your family, having your name in it, etc. The book Good Remembrance, also published in 1991, began as a Laurel, Delaware natives college project in 1986 at Temple University. The 105-page History of the Polk Family of Allen, Maryland, a genealogical history of the family of Morris and Rebecca Black Polk, was published in 1976 by authors Velmar Polk Nutter and Conrad Wilfred Williams, and this is one of the many Black genealogies clustered around the same time as Haley's Roots, which of course is a key spike period in the publication of Black genealogies. In Ghoultown, a very remarkable settlement of ancient date, the authors tell a story of what was referred to in print as never more than a settlement of mulattoes, principally bearing the names of Gould and Pierce. Again, this book that focuses on last names in a community was published in 1913. A History of African Americans of Delaware and Maryland's Eastern Shore, edited by Carol Marks, is on the periphery of Black genealogies. It gets a mention in part because among its collection of 13 essays is indeed one that explores heads of households. And the author of said essay is joining us today. And what you see with those kinds of depictions are that these are the typical people who were the subjects of Black family heritage books when we started. And the point is now every family knows we've got ancestral heroes. Also on the periphery of Black Genealogies is the 1999 book titled Delaware. It's in the Black America series by Jean D. Nutter. And by highlighting African-American life in Delaware in the late 1800s to the 1960s, this book also shows the contours, the general contours of lives that are depicted in Black genealogies. This is a focus on how people develop their institutions and activities, and of course there's a focus on family. Published just this year, the Riggin Family of Delaware, Volume 2 by George Riggin, focuses on the last name, and it includes Black lines in the family with that name. Reminiscences, which is edited by Delawarean Thelma Ellen Young Carroll and published in 1995, combines a family tree, photos, documents, and a genealogy tourism travelogue into a 4-part book of 102 pages. The author highlights the importance of family members beyond herself benefiting from the books. Her words sum up the 3 core themes of all Black genealogy books. She says, "My first priority in writing this book is to recognize the struggle and achievements of our ancestors." That's ancestral heroizing. Second, I want to bring to light items with which some family members may not be familiar, and share these materials with them. That's reading the record through the hero lens. Third, this process is my way of dealing with my own mortality. That is arriving at positive ancestral self-identity. So, a quick celebration of Delaware's Black genealogies illustrates how beneficial it can be and how we're making it less and less likely that there are unidentified pictures in repositories of our ancestors. This is a look at some unidentified photographs of the Delaware Historical Society. And the point is, these books identify and bring to life our ancestral pictures and stories, and then again, there will be fewer unidentified on repository walls. Again, just a quick summary of how Black genealogies work, and after we do this, we can savor some of your choice of songs and answer your questions. So from the bottom up, Deep Roots is first making heroes of our ancestors. Deep Knowledge is next reading the ancestral record through the hero lens. And third, the Deep U is ultimately arriving at positive ancestral self-identity. A lot of times, people want to know particularly more about the Deep Roots theme. So I'm going to play for you a song. Again, songs explain every aspect of Black genealogies, every theme, the theory, the concepts, etc. So this is a song that explains the Deep Roots theme of Black genealogies. It's 3 minutes, a typical song length, so I invite you to close your eyes, meld for 3 minutes, listen and enjoy, and really understand what this song is saying in terms of what I'm saying about that first pillar of Black genealogies, making heroes of our ancestors. This is Randy Travis singing He Walked on Water.
No sound quality coming into the meeting.
I'm gonna sing it for you myself in a minute. Only heaven knows. Sing to me like an old halo, and though his wings they were never seen. I thought that he walked on water. To the end of my says some years where's that thing where it says and I drive in circles while it laughs then I flop down. It's not hearable among. He was 9 years old. So yeah, we'll just have to, let's just show him the video and we'll enjoy just one more minute of it.
I'll share it in the chat.
Don't I cry the day he died, 'cause I thought
Yeah, I'm playing in the chat.
on water. Stories told, only heaven knows. So what you're gonna copy this link and
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
like an old halo, though his wings they were never seen. I thought that he walked on water. Okay, let's just leave this. We're done now. I thought that he walked on water. So you get the point that if you think your ancestor walked on water, you've got the concept of ancestral heroism.
And sorry for everybody online, it is hot in here, and we are really trying to cool this area down. So I am so sorry for all of the issues. I'm doing the best that I can.
Yes, sir. Oops. Oh well. We'll just stay there on Q&A. But I just wanted to share with you in closing that having explored the content, collection, and celebration of Black genealogies, we can look forward to some interesting developments in the genre. For one, we can look forward to an academic anthology because the Academy professors are getting so into talking about these books. We can look forward to more and more books by white members of the family who have African ancestor forebears. We can look forward to more books by families of newer African and Caribbean descent. I thought we might have a Cameroonian American here today. He mentioned his family's interest in publishing a book. And we will see these foundational set of books serve as the sort of go-to books for the next generations. We'll see new lines of the families publishing these books, and then they'll refer back to the originals for their legitimacy, if you will. So I thank you all for listening to me talk about Black genealogy books, and I now open it up to your questions, including wanting to know more about any of the concepts or themes of these books by listening to a song that helps explain it.